What up, world? What up, media? What up, YouTube? Come at like this afternoon. And the last topic of today, you know, topic is men that need to think with their minds and not with their packages. Yeah. Men need to think with their minds, not with their packages. Let me turn this TV down a little bit so you can hear me very clear when I'm about to say this. Okay. You got men out in the world. Men, young men, range from possibly 21 to 25, 28, 30, 35, and whatever. Now, as men out here that thinks with their package, their package, rather than think with their minds. They think this, I want to lay with whoever and do whatever with whoever, a random person. Hop with that woman over here, that woman over there, that woman up there, the next door neighbor woman down the street. See, the reason why I say this, we put ourselves in this predicament. We put ourselves in this situation. When you do that, you're going to get something out of it. Either you'll get a disease or you'll get a baby that you do not want and you're not ready for and you do not want to take care of or have any responsibility, really. Don't want to deal with it. So you got all these men go through this type of aggravation, stress, and headache that is paying child support for a lot of kids that you cannot take care of, So while you was whoring around, messing around with different women and stuff like that, being a womanizer and whatever. And a womanizer is someone that got a lot of kids. Has to be. Sometimes you can be a womanizer that do not have kids, but you're going to get somebody that you do not want. That is the disease. Yeah. So if we think with this, not with that, there will be no child support. Child support will no longer be here. Wouldn't. If men would think with their minds first, then let that think first. Maybe it'll minimize certain things like aggravation and stuff. It's men out in the world that I sit up here and listen to while I conversate. They say this. Oh man, Dre. Oh man, I got all these kids, Dre. I got these baby mothers, Dre. I'm about to have a baby on the way, Dre. I don't know what to do. I look at them like, you know what? That's your fault. That is your fault. You'd have had no business at all to keep messing around with all these women. You know what I'm saying? All these women, your intention is not to be with them. You know what I'm saying? Your intention was just to have sex and out the door the next minute. That's it. For real. See, you don't understand, man. You don't understand, man, that you don't understand. You don't. You do not understand. Because I must talk about you have a child with this woman. Now, before you had a child with her, you have a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And the relationship goes south, Then the child comes about, she's pregnant, and the relationship goes down and down, not rekindling, not going to be working out, or nothing, So, what she's going to do. She's not going to sit up here and say, I'm going to be a gold digger or a user. She said, I'm going to make you pay for something that you will be absent from. You're not going to be here. I'm going to make you pay for something to help me take care of this child. And you know what I'm saying? That, what she's going to do, her intention may is to be help me raise this child. But the real reality is, is going to be a task of difficulty, aggravation. You know what I'm saying? For real. So why even think about doing that? You know what I'm saying? Why even think about doing that? Okay, true enough. You pay for that child, you know what I'm saying, child support, that one child. And then you go right back in the same result with another woman. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work out with that woman. Another kid came about. And she do the exact same thing. And it goes on and on and on. See, us men, we create this aggravation. You know what I'm saying? We create it. You know? We got a lot of kids out in the world that we cannot take care of. You got 9 kids, 8 kids, 5 kids. You got 10 kids running around in your city. You know what I'm saying? You can't take care of all them kids. Ain't no way in this life a man can take care of 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, or even 13 plus kids. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. Working at some little job. No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? You know how much child support you have to pay? Out the ass. Excuse my language. But men, we put ourselves in this position. Aggravation. You know what I'm saying? Aggravation. So maybe if we think with this first, you know what I'm saying? First. You know? When you mess around with women, you know what I'm saying? That's what condoms is for. That's what condoms was designed for. For men, you know what I'm saying, and women to whore around. Be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And honesty is meant to minimize disease, but you still can catch a disease with a condom on. I'm going to get to that. Condoms is meant for people that whores around. You know what I'm saying? And it also meant for minimizing pregnancy. Now, about you can still catch a disease when you wearing a condom. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to tell you how. Okay. When you is doing doggy style on a woman and you got a condom. Now, you going in and out, thrusting and stuff like that, and you go far enough in her. Now, she's lubricated. Some of that stuff on her fluids exchange can get on the back of you, on the back of your package, the back, and get on your skin. In another way, when she gets on top of you, far as riding you, and you got the condom on, all her fluids and exchange fluids could come down on you. You know what I'm saying? And another way, and you get done having sex with this woman, we got a condom on, and you go to touch it with your bare hands. That's how you can still catch a disease. When when it go like that. When you touch the condom, once you pull out of her, when you get done, and you touch it with your bare hands, that's how you catch a disease. Now, when you doing doggy style, and you go far enough in her, and you know what I'm saying, her fluid, you know what I'm saying, exchange of body fluid, whatever, can get on the back of you. You know what I'm saying? The back, and touch your skin. You know what I'm saying? And when she's riding you, you know what I'm saying, on top of you, all that could drain down on you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in life is a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they making condoms that it tricks you a little bit. You may thinking like, is I'm wearing this? Is I really wearing this? You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pulling out, making sure, like, did it break? Is it on? You know what I'm saying? It's so thin like that. It make you feel like you don't even have it on. You know what I'm saying? For real. But men, if we just think first, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, you know? And rather than think with this, that, you know what I'm saying? Now, it goes for in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? A man with a woman. Think first, you know what I'm saying? Is it worth to have a different woman, and while you got your woman at home and you sneak it off at nighttime or sneak it off to have lunch with the other woman? Is it worth to creep around? Is it worth to cheat? Is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because that is another aggravation. That is another stress. That is a headache. You know what I'm saying? Having different women on your belt, whatever, while you know you married and you got a girlfriend. Is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it to go through that? That's another aggravation. You know what I'm saying? Child support is one aggravation. You know what I'm saying? Paying some woman to take care of your kid, that's an aggravation. But cheating is also an aggravation. You know what I'm saying? For real. And once she catch you, and then some women will beat your behind and slap you right in front of the other woman. That other woman will slap you too. You know what I'm saying? Out in public, and you look stupid. Is it worth to put yourself in these predicaments, man? See, come on. You think there's nothing wrong for fooling around with different women. You think there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You think, oh, I'm a player. I get so much of a JJ. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm bragging about it. Okay, keep bragging about it. But in all honesty, you're making yourself look like a whore, you know? And a whore, that's all categorized as fornication. You know what I'm saying? Whoring around, messing around with different people voluntarily or whatever. That's fornication, you know? So, come on. Is it worth to do that? See, men today needs to think with their minds, think with their head, rather than think with downstairs. Come on. When you cheat, you know what I'm saying, mess around with different women, you cause an aggravation. When you make a baby by a woman and that relationship doesn't work, it goes down, not rekindling, you know what I'm saying, not resurrecting, I know like that, and she puts you on child support. That's another aggravation. Come on. When you think that condoms are so safe and you slip up 3 times, like touching it and you doing doggy style and ride it, and you don't think that stuff with her body fluids will get on you? Yeah, right. That's another aggravation. When you catch something, when you get a disease that is life-threatening to your health and it's going to kill you one day, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how much medicine they give you, you know what I'm saying, to keep you alive, that you got AIDS, you know what I'm saying, or herpes. I don't care how much medicine that how much amount them milligrams got in that medicine. That disease is going to kill you one day. It's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? If you got AIDS, you know what I'm saying? If you got HIV, AIDS, or whatever, that medicine that you take daily to keep you alive and stuff like that, regardless, it's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take you out. You know what I'm saying? It is. So men need to think about it. These young dudes need to think about it. But we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't think first. We do this. I'll worry about the consequence later. You know? We need to think first in our minds. Rather than think with that first, we need to think with this. Yes. That would minimize and lower aggravation. You know what I'm saying? It will lower. For real. Come on. Come on. I could talk about what the woman's doing, but I ain't gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about what we doing. Men, black man, white man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever man that walks this earth. I'm talking about men. You know? For real. You wanna creep around from different cities and stuff like that. Roam around your whole town, east side, west side, south side, north side. Banging out and smashing these women and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're creating problems for yourself. Cheat on the wrong woman. Cheat on the wrong woman. Mess around on the wrong woman. That woman gonna do something like this. Gonna poison your drink. Poison your food. You think you eating a steak, but she put some in that steak. You think you eating mashed potatoes, she put some in that mashed potatoes and so whatever. You know, pure steak and pure mashed potatoes. She put some in it. You know, you think you're drinking Hennessy, but she put some in that Hennessy when you went to sleep and she opened it and closed it back. You know? And she gonna go in that butcher knife. Gonna go in that kitchen and grab the biggest knife, that's the butcher knife, and stab you in your sleep. Come on. You know? Or she could cut your thing off and don't think nothing of it. So is it worth to go through that aggravation? Think with this first, man. Men, think with this first, your head, rather than your package. That's that. Say what you want. Say what you want about it. Say, Drewize, what you talking about, Dre? What are you talking about, Drewize? But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Post a comment about what I said. You know, like, share, subscribe. Peace.